Welcome to India's Kitchen, Love and Encouragement, and today I will be having a special guest on the show. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to India's Kitchen, Love and Encouragement, and today I would like to introduce my guest I will be having on the show today, Miss Gary. I told y'all from my last episode, first episode, season 2, that I was going to have a special guest, and today is one of those episodes. I'm not going to do a lot of talking. I'm going to see y'all at the end, but for now, I'm going to turn it over to Miss Gary.
Hi, India.
Hello, how are you doing today?
Good. It's good to be here.
Glad to have you.
Good. I'm going to make my famous buttermilk pie today.
And let me tell y'all, they are good.
So you get a chance to see what the secrets are. Okay, first of all, we're going to start with, this is just a medium-sized bowl. This is just the size bowl that, this is what I call my buttermilk pie bowl. So this is my bowl. And I make this pie the way I make it. I was taught to make it another way, but I changed it and do it my own way. So this is how I do it. We're going to start with heating the oven to 325. So we got the oven heated. Then we're going to start with our eggs. And my batter is going to make 2 pies. I'm not good at making 1 pie, but I can make 2 pies. That's better.
The more the
2
better.
is better. So we're going to start with the eggs. I'm going to start with 3 eggs. And after the eggs, we're going to do 2 cups of sugar. Now, I was taught to put 3 cups of sugar in it, but that was too much sugar. Now, you can put whatever you want to put in, how much sugar you want to put in, but I'm only going to use 2 cups.
Okay.
And in the vanilla flavor, I'm going to only use just what you call a splash, because if you put too much vanilla flavor in it, guess what? You're going to have a pie that tastes like nothing but vanilla. So just have to be really careful on your vanilla flavor, just a splash. And after that, I'm going to do some flour, and the flour is so little that I don't measure my vanilla and I don't measure my flour because it's so little that you don't have to measure. So with my flour, I call it a dash, just a little flour. Then I use 2 tablespoonfuls of melted butter. I was taught to put a stick or a half. Too much butter for me, so I just redid it the way I like it. So however people like to make their buttermilk pie is fine. This is just the way I make mine. So I don't use a mixer. Do not. I got my tablespoon and I got my fork. And the reason why I do it myself, I just kind of like to do it naturally. Anything I can do naturally and don't have to have help or go out and buy something to make it work, I'd rather do it naturally.
Understandable.
So I'm sticking with natural. So I stick with my spoon, work my arm, build some muscles. Okay. We start with our eggs. 3 eggs. They always come out almost the same way each time. And no matter how it turns out, it's pretty good. So once you get your 3 eggs in there, here's what you're going to do. You're going to blend it all together, beat my eggs together with a fork. Just blend with your fork. And the fork works well because there was a time when they didn't have mixtures. What did they do then? Alright? So, yeah, the fork worked well. So I beat it, blend it all together. Make sure your egg, you blend it well together. And this is a wonderful bowl for doing this with. I love this bowl. It's my pie making bowl. And just blend that all in there well together. That's blended pretty good to me. So we're done with our eggs. Okay. After the eggs, the vanilla. Got my vanilla. Now when I say a splash, And that may have been too much. blend that together. And you don't want it to turn, you don't want to put so much vanilla in where it turns dark, turn real dark looking. What's gonna happen is your pie gonna get dark real fast, and you don't think it's ready. It's not gonna be ready on the inside.
So you still want the egg color to show?
You want the egg color to show yellow. I just used a little bit. That's what I call just a little splash of vanilla. And you don't want a vanilla pie. I mean, if you make a vanilla pie, go ahead and put a whole bunch of it in. But we make it double. Got that blended in there? How that look?
Looks good.
You don't have a whole lot of dark color. You still see your eggs are yellow. Okay. Once I do that, I got my 2 cups of sugar. Now, I was taught to put 3 cups or more. Too much sugar for me. I'm doing it the way I make it. So I got 2 cups of sugar. Just pour it right in there. Look at that. After that, it's easy. Just a little dash of flour. Something like that right there. That might be too much. Put your flour in there and your sugar together. Just blend together. Blend all that together in with your egg and vanilla. Look at that. Look like a cake.
So this is the time that it should start coming together.
It's coming together. It's coming together. It's coming together. And this is the time where, if I was at home, I'd be tasting. Because it's good. This is the good part.
And the smell.
Yes. You can smell the vanilla. See, some people think that you should use a lot of vanilla, but it's a buttermilk pie, and you're going to destroy your pie, and it's going to be like a vanilla. All you're going to taste is the vanilla. I've done that before. Look at that. Creamy. Who said we need this? Creamer. Just work my arm. Look at that. Look at that. Blend in. So, well, we got that blend in pretty good. So then the 2 tablespoonfuls of butter. 2 tablespoonfuls. I was taught to put a stick or a half in it. There's too much butter. So I brought it all the way down to 2 tablespoonfuls. You can put how much you like, but just pour that in there. Once you pour that in, blend it all together. Blend it all together. And I like to clean when I go, so while I go. Blend it all together. And
these ingredients just take, looks like just what, 4 ingredients? 4 ingredients just for...
It's not even, it's easy, it's simple. Some of you probably already have in the house. That's the good part. The only thing that you may not have in the house is the, buttermilk. But the vanilla, the egg, the flour, the sugar, you probably already got it in the house. Anytime I have to make them, if I have to buy anything, it's most likely it's just the buttermilk and the crust. This is gonna make 2 pie crusts. Okay. That's a good juice. It looks like it's gonna make 2 pie crusts. So while I'm blending the butter, if you will pass me that buttermilk out of there, we're gonna start to pour in our buttermilk while we're blending the butter. Thank you. And here we go. I'll just use my little butter mixer here. I'm gonna go 1 cup. I'm gonna take that 1 cup and I'm gonna slowly pour and stir. Coming together. Coming together. You'll be making these next week, huh?
It's all natural, no mixing.
No mixture. Anything I can do naturally, and I don't have to go out and buy something or get somebody to give me something, I can do it naturally. I rather do it naturally. Because I think a lot of things should stay natural. I know everything couldn't stay natural, but a lot of things we could have kept it natural.
So we have the milk.
We have the milk, but I'm going to add just another little fourth of milk in it. I always put a cup and maybe a 1/4, a cup and 1/4 of buttermilk.
So basically almost 1.5 cups.
No, you don't want to go to half. We're going to go 1/4. I think if you go to half, you might have too much milk in there. So I never go over 1 cup and 1/4. And it makes 2 full pies.
Okay.
Unless you're making some bigger pies, you want to go up. And you just blend all that together. So now this is the time where I put my fork down and I grab my old handy spoon. Here we go. It gets the job done. It takes it home. Make sure all the sugar, everything is blended in together real well. Because it started to be real liquidy because of the buttermilk. See how liquidy it is from the way it was? So the spoon, you want to keep it to the bottom to make sure you get all the sugar and all the ingredients that you have put in there mixed up together. You want to keep it at the bottom. Because you can hear the sugar, you can feel the sugar when you stir it from the bottom. But when you do this a few times and you don't feel the sugar down at the bottom, it's going around smooth sailing, then you know you're about ready for your pie crust. So we're about ready for our pie crust, which is right behind me here. Got 2 regular sized pie crusts. And what I do is I stir slowly. Just keep stirring, stirring, because once you quit stirring, it will kind of clutter back up. You can start back to the sugar and stuff at the bottom. So you want to keep stirring. Stirring is very important with this recipe. So then I take it and I can see and I can feel by my eyes how much I'm pouring in. I just pour in. Keep stirring. The sugar will run back to the bottom. And I stir in, pour it in. So we'll go back over. Fill this up a little bit more. Stir a little bit. Make sure you got to stir it up in there. Make it count. Use all of it. You don't want to leave anything in there. And this is the good part, because once I get all this in here, I lick the bowl. Remember when we was kids, we was glad we licked the bowl?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, I still lick the bowl. So that would be my part. There we are. We're finished with that. Now that we got our pie in there, what we're going to do, I'm going to stick them in the oven. 325 preheating. You will let it stay there for 50 minutes. If it's not golden brown, you will turn it up to 350 for another 10 minutes. So an hour is about all you need to make these pies.
All together an hour.
An hour. So we're going to put these in the oven, and you have to be very careful getting them there. You don't want to splash over everything. Because it's easy to come out. It's liquidy. So you want to be careful.
Alrighty. So as y'all can see, we have our pies in the oven. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we will show y'all finished product. Okay guys, now that we're back, we have got into my favorite part, which is the tasting time.
And I have already prepared one just for you. Golden brown, as promised.
Golden brown buttermilk pie. So now, as this, you guys know, my favorite part is tasting. So at this point, she's gonna cut me a piece, and I'm gonna taste it and let y'all know how it tastes.
Gladly.
Y'all, I'm gonna just taste a bite for y'all. I'm not gonna eat the whole pie on camera. So that's how we're gonna do that.
We're going to get you a spatula, which will work a little better.
Tase top part here. Get the crust for y'all too.
What you think?
Delicious.
Did I rock that?
You can taste the sugar. You can taste the vanilla extract. It comes together well. It's golden brown as she promised. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. It's a very popular pie among our family. And hopefully sooner or later y'all will be able to taste it. So I would like to thank my guest, Miss Gary, for coming on. I told y'all once again from my first episode that I was going to be doing special guests, and she was the first one. Don't forget that I am going to be having more guests. We're going to be doing different things. Once again, she came on here, she did the buttermilk pie. The ingredients were very simple: eggs, vanilla extract, flour, sugar, butter, and of course you got to have the buttermilk to top it all off. She explained everything for you. So now we're going to get to scripture. So today the scripture will be coming from Proverbs chapter 16 verses 3. Commit your work to the Lord and your plans will succeed. That's powerful, isn't it?
Amen.
Which means anything you want to do or any success that you want to do, give it to the Lord. He's going to help you.
Amen.
Powerful scripture, right?
Powerful.
So y'all all know the drill. Follow me on all my social media sites. I am on all of them. Everything that will be on Facebook will be on YouTube. Everything, I will have all my social media sites scripted in my YouTube channel down below. And everything that's on Facebook, all the information will be on top. Once again, I would like to thank my guest,
Thank you.
Miss Gary, for coming on here and rocking with the famous buttermilk pie. It's delicious as always. Once again, the scripture for today was Proverbs chapter 16 verses 3. Commit your work to the Lord and your plans will succeed. So you have been rocking with India's Kitchen Love and Encouragement. This is your girl India. Till the next time, till the next video, me and Miss Gary would like to say, you be blessed.